What's up everyone? Welcome back to the Home Bar Pro. My name is Jordan Steffen and today we're gonna make the Ramos Gin Fizz. So the Ramos Gin Fizz was developed by Henry Ramos at the Imperial Cabinet Saloon in New Orleans in 1888. It's a fizzy, creamy, egg white cocktail with gin and citrus. I'm gonna teach you how to make it at home so you don't have to order it in a bar. Not that you shouldn't order it in a bar, but you should order it in the right bar. Make sure they're kind of set up for it. It's a very labor-intensive drink, and unless it's like on their menu, it might be safer just not to order it. Here we go. To make the Ramos Gin Fizz, you're gonna need a tall Collins or fizz glass that's been chilled in the freezer. You're gonna need a cocktail shaker. You need some sort of a measuring device. I'm using this OXO measuring cup style jigger. Gonna need a Hawthorne strainer to strain the cocktail into the glass. You will also need a lemon and a lime to get that fresh juice. You're gonna need something to juice, such as this, or you can just squeeze it in there. As far as ingredients go, you're gonna need soda water, an egg, the egg white. You need heavy cream, simple syrup, just a 1-to-1, equal parts sugar and water, simple syrup, and gin. Any sort of London dry style of gin will work just fine here. You don't want any sort of loud botanicals sort of taking over the light, delicate nature of this drink. Now, traditionally the recipe calls for orange flower water or orange blossom water. While you can find that in some specialty stores, it is something that I think a lot of home bartenders aren't gonna get. It does add a nice sort of floral note to the drink, but I'll let you in on a little secret. 9 times out of 10 in bars that I've made it in, we didn't have orange flower water, and no one ever seemed to miss it. So I think you can get away with omitting that ingredient when you're at home. So, while technically not a true Ramos Gin Fizz, this is gonna be 95% of the way there. So let's get started. We're gonna build everything inside the cocktail shaker. So I'm gonna start with my heavy cream. Gonna do 3/4 of an ounce. Next I'll do my egg white. So I'll just separate the whites from the yolk in this egg. All right, next let's do 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. Get a 1/2 ounce each of lemon and lime juice. The amount of juice varies greatly depending on seasonality and other factors in lemons and limes, so I always recommend measuring out, but it's gonna be probably about half of each fruit. And you'll notice I am actually fine straining this juice to get out any pulp. All right, so I've got my 1/2 ounce lemon, 1/2 ounce of lime going into the shaker. And lastly, the gin. We're gonna go for 2 full ounces of gin. And do not add the soda water yet, or your cocktail shaker will explode. So everything but the soda water in there, no ice. And do what's called a dry shake. This is going to emulsify the egg white and the heavy cream. Now be sure and get a good seal on the shaker because it's going to try to pop open on you from the egg in there. Just like that. You want to do this dry shake for about, I'd say 20 to 30 seconds. Really trying to whip the egg white and the heavy cream together. Okay, I think that should be good. Pop that open. And now we're gonna add ice to the shaker. Big dense ice like this is gonna lead to a really good texture in the finished cocktail. So the bigger the ice cubes you can get, the better. And then we're gonna do a regular shake for about 10 to 12 seconds. And I can see just by looking here, it's like doubled in volume easily. I'm gonna take our chilled soda water. You wanna make sure it's nice and cold since there is no ice in the actual glass. This will also make the soda water stay a lot fizzier the colder it is. So I'm just gonna start by adding just a splash of the soda water to the glass. And then let's strain the cocktail into that soda water. Every last drop. Take the soda water and slowly, carefully top it off. And if you made the drink right, it should rise in a column out of the glass and not pour over the sides. Garnish it with a nice paper straw and kind of just balance it on the foam like that. And there you go. That's the Ramos Gin Fizz. And give this a little taste. I'll just pop the straw down in there. It's like somewhere between an eggnog, like a dreamsicle. I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. So it's light and citrusy. Have a nice tartness from that fresh citrus in there. It's creamy from the milk. The egg white gives it this really light, velvety mouthfeel, right? And then gin just comes through there in the end to kind of lift it up and, you know, make it a proper cocktail, which is super light, effervescent from the soda water. Just lightly fizzy, really easy to drink. Just like a perfect sort of companion to your mimosas that you might otherwise have at brunch. You know, level up your brunch game a little bit at home and make these for your guests the next time they come over. I think they'll be really pleasantly surprised. So there you have it, the Ramos Gin Fizz. Give this one a try and let me know in the comments below how you like it.